How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Now, some of you guys have been asking me what my thoughts are on 2019. What do I predict that is going to come to Star Wars Battlefront 2 in 2019? So it's already been confirmed by Ben that they are going to continue to go on with content past Anakin and Dooku. So here's my thoughts. Here's what I think is realistically probably going to happen based off of 2018. This is what I think is going to happen. Now, I know for some reason there's parts of this community, which is mainly like the EA ass kisser side of things, somehow think that we're going to get like tons of content this year. Like we're going to get more content in 2019 than we did in 2018. Everyone likes to be super over the top optimistic about this game. I don't know why. Maybe because it's Star Wars. But no one thinks realistically when it comes to this game. Nobody takes a year's worth of the past bad experiences, tons of broken glitches and tons of updates that were underwhelming and broken promises. Nobody takes that into consideration. Everybody just has hopes that, oh, the game's going to be amazing, they're going to give us tons of stuff that's not announced, and I don't know where people come from with that. I don't know why people think that way, but I'm going to base my opinions off of facts and previous experiences. So 2018 was pretty horrible in terms of content. So I would imagine 2019 won't be very much better. I mean, right off the bat, we're going to get 2 heroes, so that's already equal with 2018 in terms of heroes. But they haven't confirmed that there's going to be any more heroes. Now, I know that there's been like data mines and stuff where the voice lines, I think Grievous references Padme or whatever, but nothing is confirmed until it's actually confirmed. Because, I mean, just go back and look at Dennis. Dennis is the lead developer. He has more power than Ben. And Dennis said that he wanted to do updates every 2 weeks. He wanted to have hot fixes all the time. He wanted he said he was working on droidicas clear back like a year ago. He hinted at all kinds of different stuff. And then none of it came true. We didn't get updates every 2 weeks. The game's been full of bugs. We still haven't seen droidicas. There's tons of stuff that Dennis said. Like, Dennis talked up the game way bigger than what it is, and then he goes silent. So the game comes out, Dennis talks up the game and whatever, goes silent for months, comes up at EA Play, talks about all this stuff we're going to get, and then he goes silent again. So based off of what Dennis has said in the past, I don't think that we're going to get very much. And you also have to keep in mind, in 2019, we're going to get another Star Wars game. Like, there's a new game, the Jedi Fallen Order, that comes out 2019, probably around November, December, in that area. So October, November, December, they're going to be promoting that new game. It doesn't make any sense for them to have any content for Battlefront 2 if there's a new video game. Why would they want people to play the old game when they could spend $60 on the new game? So I doubt that we get any content for the fall of 2019. It would make sense if they had something for the movie, if there wasn't already another game come out. So you have episode 9 coming out, which is directed by JJ. It's the final episode of the Disney trilogy. I mean, you think they'd want to like promote Rey and whatever new heroes or whatever they could add for the new movie. But if there's a new video game coming out, they're going to want to promote that instead. And it will probably come out close to the movie. That's what they did with the Last Jedi season, the very first season that the game had, which was another thing. They got rid of seasons, which was something that was originally promised and talked up higher than what it actually ended up being. I mean, we all thought the seasons were going to be like these epic events, like originally with Finn and Phasma, where you could pick which side, and then you got awarded based on the community events that happened, and that just dissolved into updates every month that were underwhelming, and you get a skin here and a skin there. But I'm kind of getting off topic. But anyway, my predictions for 2019. I think that we will probably get some stuff sprinkled here and there. I would imagine after the Anakin update, it'll probably slow down a lot. We'll probably get skins monthly just to sprinkle in some stuff. Let's see. If Anakin comes out in February, I would imagine March will be probably slow. They'll probably have a new Anakin skin, and then I would imagine that it'll get so slow that they'll probably be they'll pass off something stupid as content. They'll probably have the 2 new speeders that we got with Geonosis. They'll throw them onto Kashyyyk or something, and they'll pass that off as content. Like, oh yay, here you go, enjoy your 2 new speeders on Kashyyyk. And they'll blow that up bigger than it is. So they'll have that. They'll probably have an Anakin skin, maybe a Dooku skin, although I don't know really how many outfits Dooku could really go through. They might have some skins for the other heroes. I do predict, however, we will probably get some reinforcements. I think that they will eventually add the Droideka. They saw how much people wanted the Droideka and how angry we got over the Droideka not being in that one update, that I do think they're going to add a Droideka at some point. They did mention they're looking into dual-wielding technology, which, I mean, that's not anything. I mean, you kind of have to take that with a grain of salt, like I said, all the broken promises in the past. But that could potentially mean we get somebody like Rex or something to that extent, like a Commando or something. So we might get some sort of new reinforcement to replace the Wookiee, and then we'll have the Droidekas for the bad guys. I think... realistically, I bet you they add something for the Rebels too, like maybe the Rebel pilot. So 2, maybe 3 reinforcements. I'm actually being optimistic with this. I'm guessing that they're going to add some reinforcements. So I would imagine they add that. Obviously, there's going to be some bug fixes over the next year. But then I predict that we're going to get something probably big in the summer, kind of as like a final hoorah for the game. We'll probably get something decent, maybe a map if we're lucky, or maybe they'll surprise us with a secret hero like Ahsoka or Padme or somebody like that. And then that would be like the final push. And then during the fall, they're going to want everybody to buy the new game. It's $60, there's a new game, there's movie hype, so they're going to be promoting the crap out of that, and they're going to sort of move past Battlefront, because I mean, just look at Battlefront 2015. When it got close to Battlefront 2 time, yeah, they did some like double XP events and stuff, but the game was done. There's no reason to promote the old game if the new game's coming out. It's the same thing going on here. If the new 2019 game is coming out and there's all this hype around the movie, they're going to want to pair those together, and they're not going to do sort of anything for Battlefront 2. Like, why would they want new players to come buy their 2-year-old game when there's a new one coming out? So that is my predictions. I predict, I mean, like I said, something in the summer, maybe some random hero skins thrown in throughout. They'll probably have some regular hero skins, like we'll probably continue to get some clone skins too. Just random tweaks and fixes. I do predict reinforcements. If we're very lucky, we might get some extra heroes. I predict probably 2 more. After Anakin, I see them adding 2 more total, either a good guy or a bad guy, or yeah, they'll probably add like Ahsoka or Ventress or something to that extent to make people happy. And then they will add some reinforcements. And other than that, I think that's about it. But to be honest, I think that's all we can really want for the game. That's all I would really want for the game. If they have bug fixes, if they fix the heroes, because they're going to change the lightsaber combat and stuff. So if they change the way that the heroes work for the better, they have enough bug fixes and stuff over the next year, and they add some reinforcements and maybe a couple more heroes, then I'm pretty content with the way that the game ended. I think if they have all these bug fixes and they add some heroes and stuff, then this game will end the way that it should have started. Like, I think at the death point of this game, like when it finally dies out, probably summer of 2019, that end point is what the game should have launched with. So it will finally be to the point where it should have had enough content and should have worked to the point where it should have been like that at launch. So hopefully if they ever make a Battlefront 3, it'll start off with Conquest mode. It'll start off with all these heroes. It'll start off not buggy and broken. It'll have good lightsaber combat. One could only hope. So if the game ends like the way that I'm predicting with some reinforcements and stuff, then there's only so much more you could ask for from that point. And I think it'll end in a pretty decent state, hopefully. But that is my thoughts on 2019. Let me know what you think we're going to get in 2019 for Star Wars Battlefront 2. And as always, if you made it this far into the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Check out another video on the channel. Subscribe if you're new here. Check out the Discord for the channel down in the description below, and I will talk to you guys next time.
We would be honored if you would join us. You cannot resist